Me and Jack go to the same gym.
And so I need to get back in. I was going to go tonight, then I forgot I was on the podcast. I was like, oh, I just got to be on the podcast.
Go after the podcast. How, are they 24 hours?
That's 24 hours.
Yeah, after the podcast, you drink a few beers, go work out. Do you guys ever go work out drunk? Is that a thing?
Well, dude, when I get drunk, like people get like tired when they get drunk. I get really energetic when I get drunk. Like I want to go run. Like I
used to always run
do
when I was
that. I want to
drunk.
get drunk and then I want to work out.
Dude,
we should do that.
If you get drunk and then sprint, it feels like you're running so much faster. It feels like you're in a movie.
Like, can you trick your body? Like, can you burn more calories? Like, oh man, I'm going really fast.
Well, I used to do it all back in England. I'd come home from the pub pretty drunk, and then I'd get
just
bored.
run home?
I'd get bored. I used to run everywhere. I used to be like a maniac because walking is so boring. It takes so long. I was like, I live like a mile away. I'm just gonna leg it. I'll be home in 2 minutes. So I would sprint, but it was really cold, and like, the wind would be going through my hair, and I'd be like, this is so fast. I'm really fast.
Meanwhile, people like walking past you.
Yeah, I was probably really slow and like drunkenly stumbling.
I've
Like, it's
never
only a
done-
mile away, but you end up running like 1.5 miles because it's like such an indirect route.
Yeah.
I've never done the drunk running because usually when I go out drinking, being a girl, you're a little more nicely dressed or in heels or something, so you don't really run all the time.
No, I mean like get drunk and then go to the gym.
Also, people think you're like being chased by someone.
There's a guy they think you're chasing someone.
There you go.
You know me too well, Gus.
Yeah.
I kicked a badger once when I was running home. Yeah.
Didn't you also? You stepped on something. You stepped on an animal.
I stepped on a load of baby hedgehogs.
Oh.
I'm not sure if it was a load. It was at least one.
You
I
monster.
like my foot went on it and it slid. I was like,
Oh.
did I just step in shit? And it was like guts and there was a
Oh.
big hedgehog there. I was like, oh, what have I done?
Oh, God.
I hate killing stuff by accident. It's so good.
There was a baby bird outside today, dead baby bird, that someone wanted to pay you to lick.
Yeah, I didn't do
No,
it.
don't spoil it. That's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
upcoming RT Life.
Oh, is
hopefully.
it?
Yeah.
He's gagging already.
Nah,
Your
think about it.
emergency trash cans there. Yeah, we
Gagging-free.
encountered a dead baby bird and we filmed several reactions to it.
Sorry. Excuse me.
It was pretty disgusting.
I think it smelled pretty bad.
Yeah.
Do you have your bucket nearby?
Yeah, it's down
The
there.
bucket's right there.
Okay.
When was the last time you vomited, Gavin?
funny you should ask. Yesterday.
Really?
No, it might have been the day before. So
Okay, this weekend.
Were you hungover?
Still, that's
I was
recent.
pretty hungover from a party that Bernie threw on Friday, and then Jeff cooked brisket with a load of fixings and stuff. It was amazing.
He makes good
It was
brisket.
so good you threw it up.
Then at night, I was feeling I've been
Good for
feeling
RTX.
I'd been feeling ill all day, and we had a load of stuff. We had like ice cream afterwards, and there was like carrot
Oh,
and corn
man.
and stuff. But I threw up 4 times, right? And every single time I threw up was a different item of food. Like the first time I was just watching a movie. I was like, oh God. And I wasn't sure if I was going to make it in time, so I'm like, hold my mouth. Threw it up. It was all ice cream. It was cold.
Oh.
Like the last thing you
I
ate.
recently
So you went layer by layer, basically.
Yeah, I was like, there's all the chocolate ice cream and all the cone and stuff. I was like, huh.
The cone.
And then I was like, what? All the brisket comes back.
So you went dessert, then you went
Yeah.
like entree. Did you go appetizer after that?
Yeah,
And
and then
Like you ate in reverse.
so after the brisket, I went back to my bed and I thought I was done. I cleaned everything up. Went back to watching the movie and I was like, not done, not done at all. Got back up again. I didn't make it to the bathroom in time.
Oh,
And I
no.
threw up and I closed my mouth. It all went into my mouth and then went up into my nose. As well. So I was like, oh. And then it was carrot and all that stuff.
Oh.
So I'm clearing out my nose and I've got all this vomit in, because my nose is huge. It was like packed all inside my nose.
We know.
Thank you for telling us.
you stuffed nickels in there.
So anyway, I cleared it up again and I was like, oh. And I was like, my entire nose is blocked. I was like, oh, it's full of vomit and
I
stuff
don't
like
like
that.
listening to this.
So I went back to my bed and then was watching the movie some more. And I realized that my entire like head was just producing mucus like crazy. And it was all like dribbling down the back of my throat and coming out my nose. I was like, God, I think there's like something in my nose, like still.
No.
So I went back to the bathroom and I was like, oh, and I felt something in there.
Yeah.
And I went like this. I'm not kidding. I think 11.
Flew out now.
I think 11 pieces of sweet corn shot out of my nose like a machine gun. It was literally like, and then at the end it was like 5 at once. I was like, oh! It went all over my sink. and
German
everywhere.
soldiers are diving for cover.
Yeah. And there was just so, like, it was like my entire mouth to nose link was just full of sweet corn, like all backed up in there like soldiers. It was gross.
Wow.
It was so disgusting. And that was like 20 minutes after I finished vomiting that I got the sweet corn out.
Did it make you want to vomit again?
No, I was done at that point.
So were you drunk and vomiting, or is this you just
No, I was
you
just-
just full of, you were
was
over capacity?
Full of food.
Wow.
But it was weird to have that sensation of like release of pressure so quick. It was like.
And I know there's supposed to be something this season people are freaking out waiting for, like something about a pit.
No, don't even say
Why
that.
are you
Why
doing
would you
this?
say
Now
that?
getting flooded with
What the fuck
does that
is
mean?
wrong with you, Jack?
That means nothing. That means nothing.
But we're gonna get tweeted now.
Yeah, you gotta hide the Twitter
All
stream.
right,
right,
Twitter's
it's
off.
fine. Twitter's off.
I just killed it.
Also, now it's like, that's such a fucking dick move.
What is that?
Something about a pit. Like, oh, thanks.
That's probably wrong.
Now every single hole I see in the show, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be a tiny puddle. I'm gonna be like, that's the pit.
Or you're gonna see a vagina, like, there it is.
There it is. Everyone's going in.
I think it may have actually.
Before the podcast, Gavin said he would get a Brazilian wax if we filmed it for an RT Life.
Can we
would
get a
you-
contract for that?
Would you really do that?
Yeah, well, they just wax all your junk off, right?
Yeah, they wax your junk off.
I mean, not the
No, I mean,
actual-
your junk is
Yeah.
still there. They wax
It
the hair off
feels
your
like they're
junk.
waxing your junk
So
off.
now the thing I'm worried about with, like a girl, it's all pretty, compact.
Yeah, you
it's
don't
not-
have any things hanging off of it.
Yeah.
But they
so-
but some guys get Brazilians. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
thing.
but when
They
they
get Brazilian.
when they do
Brazilian.
that, is it gonna tug all my John Thomas?
No,
and all
they
that
like
stuff?
they hold it down. They make sure it's safe.
So it's gonna be someone with their palm on my knob.
Yeah.
Is it a dude?
Normally, you got to pay a lot for that.
I don't know how it works for guys.
gonna
but
be a dude,
I
isn't it?
imagine it does.
Have you
tug
ever
on
have
your
you ever
nuts.
seen a male waxer, Barbara?
No.
Yeah, so it's probably not. It's probably going to be a girl.
Well, I don't know though.
Well, I mean, like, but
I mean, probably.
Would it make sense for them to like staff a guy who never works? Like,
Probably
okay, in
not.
case a dude walks in today, it's like, well, been 12 years, no guy yet. So.
This is the easiest job in the world. But then, like, finally, when someone shows up, you're like, oh shit.
Hang on, I gotta read Wikipedia real quick.
I don't know what
Brush
they
up.
would do because it does tug a fair bit because it has to pull the hair out. So I don't know how they would do that on your ball
Use
sack.
their hand. They fucking.
So wait, do they use a glove and stuff?
Yeah, they have gloves on.
Okay.
No, they just fucking touch your junk. Like
Oh
that.
God.
No, but they don't actually touch your bits.
Yeah, they don't get in you. I mean,
They spread.
Hold on tight.
You're in for a
Jesus
wild ride.
Christ. Oh.
No,
my
they put
God.
it on with like a stick or whatever it's called, and then they like tug the edge of the wax because it's hard wax, so it actually like cools onto your skin. They don't
God.
use any paper.
When can we make this happen? We should do it
Tomorrow.
soon. Let's do it tomorrow.
Do you watch the blowjob part of porn?
Well, yeah, because you're wrong.
Well, I don't see
What's the argument?
Well, my thing is why would you watch that?
I
Yeah.
normally skip past the blowjob part.
Because all you're doing is watching a knob. You're
Yeah.
watching a wet cock. And that's
so,
it.
So if you watch a guy go down on a girl,
I don't really watch. I didn't do it. I mean, I was just wondering why someone was watching a blowjob recently.
Who was watching a
who
blowjob?
was watching a blowjob?
No, you,
So you
can't
have
drop
to out
that.
them.
Who was watching a
There's
blowjob?
no way I'm out in that person. No, there's no way.
Was it here at the
No,
office?
but the point is.
No.
The point is
Was
that
it in
it's
the
a
achievement hunter office?
If you're a guy,
Was it in the achievement
get
hunter
out! I'm not
office?
doing it. I'm
You're
not
not-
doing
That's
it.
clearly a yes. I have no idea who was it.
Because if you don't answer, they were just assume it was Jeff if it was at home.
All right, so it was Jeff. So
It wasn't
the
Jeff.
only
Wasn't
thing,
Jeff.
the only thing you're watching there as a guy, the only thing you're seeing on a woman is her face, and you see them on women all the time. Every woman you look at, you see her face.
But you don't see them with the dick in their mouth.
Yeah, but that doesn't. It's not attractive to me. That's not a turn on. So a woman with a knob in her gob, is that attractive?
A woman with a knob in her gob.
Is that attractive to you? Do you
Yeah,
get a
no,
little-
it's an imagination, like a visualization
You're supposed to
thing.
picture
Like,
yourself as that person,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
No.
Have you heard like there's POV
Well,
porn?
let me
There's like
ask this
point of
then.
view porn too.
Do you like blowjobs?
Yeah.
Okay.
You took a little too long to answer
But
that.
watching one doesn't give you any. I
You
can't.
like receiving them, right? Not giving them? Or, I mean, if you do, that's cool. I'm just asking.
Hey.
Esther, when she's drunk, is one of my favorite people.
Not when she's sober?
I mean, how often do I see Esther sober, do you think?
90% of the time?
No, you're crazy.
Are you saying my wife's a drunk?
I'm saying I'm
Jesus,
drunk when
Gavin.
I see her. Oh, that's my favorite shot we've ever done.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Yeah, let's go. Jersey style. No, you called her drunk, and now you're saying it's when you're drunk.
I'm saying we only see each other at social occasions where there's booze. I never just go and hang out with her at a coffee shop or something, do I? Hey, let's get coffee, Esther. That's never going to happen.
Yeah, because you don't drive.
It's true.
How'd she get
And she doesn't either.
It'll never happen.
Hey, Gus, can you drive me and Esther? down the street.
It's really funny.
Because I have a full length mirror when I do my hair in a ponytail. I have to like lean all the way over just to go like that. Everything in my face just squishes up like this to the point where like even my teeth are like this.
Wait, so you're looking at yourself in the mirror through your legs?
Not through my legs, like from the side. I don't know how to explain it. But when I do my hair in a
Wait,
ponytail,
if
So
you
like
bend
the mirror's
down.
over here on the side, like here, and then you're like
So you're not
bending over
looking-
looking at. Why do you have to look at yourself while you do it?
because I have to make sure I get all the hair.
Well, Gus, do it again.
No, I'm not doing that again. I'm not giving myself a blowjob on the podcast live stream.
So you're not looking next to your asshole. You're looking
No.
side on.
Yes. And my
Have you
whole
ever-
face is just like,
Have you ever bent over in the mirror and looked at your goods?
nope.
Have you, Gavin?
Not like that.
I don't have a mirror. How would I do it?
You've never had a mirror.
That's
the only thing stopping him.
I once had a mirror that was a circle about this big, and I couldn't get my asshole anywhere near it.
What do you mean you couldn't get your asshole anywhere near it?
Well,
Archie podcast.
RT podcast. Top 5.
What do you mean you
iTunes
couldn't get your
podcast.
asshole anywhere near it?
If I wanted to look at my ass, how would I get up there?
I guess you need another mirror.
No, I'd probably need like a chair or something.
It's like a Rube Goldberg device. Look at
Yeah, if you had another mirror, you could like reflect.
It's not like that scene in The Mummy where he lights up the tomb with all those mirrors. Like, well, at the end of it is my asshole.
If you really wanted to look at your asshole, you could just sit on the floor and then like put it between your legs and like lift.
I don't want to look at my asshole.
I'm saying if you wanted to, if you ever felt the need to do it, you have a
Gavin,
way.
you have homework. You have to look at your asshole.
It was a
sometime
mirror that
between
was a-
now and the next podcast.
It was attached to one of those things on the wall that you.
Okay, like a shaving mirror.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're trying to look at your asshole with a shaving mirror?
Why would you do that?
Were you standing on the sink?
Well, it's
Eject.
super magnified, I guess.
I guess so.
Oh my god, I've got a huge asshole. That explains so much.
You put a can of Coke in there.
Too
my
far.
God.
Too far.
Oh no, not too far. It's a little bit.
Have you ever been in a physical fist fight?
No,
I feel like
We have talked about it. He wasn't here for it.
no, I've never been in a physical fist fight. And I wonder how I would do in a fist fight. I think I have
I
like
think
a.
you would be too full of rage to actually do any
I
damage.
think I think on the reverse of that, I think I'm too full of rage that I would do serious damage.
What would make you?
Like the dragon would unleash and I just come swinging.
You may think you
That's the next Jack shirt. The dragon will
Dragon.
unleash and like your fire coming out of your beard and like wings
just a big
behind your
scaly
beard.
arm just punches out of his chest and stuff.
Yeah.
The dragon will be unleashed.
what would cause you to start a fist fight?
Someone
Staring at you on a treadmill?
like someone hitting a woman. I would absolutely get in the middle of that. Like I would absolutely
Right.
get in the middle of that.
No,
and
but
stop
what would
it.
cause you to start a fist fight? Is what she asked. Like that
Well,
would
that's what
be
I'm
you
saying.
reacting.
Like I don't know. Like I was picked on a lot, so I can take a lot of shit. So like I just
You would
won't.
never punch though, were you?
No. I was like pushing stuff when I was a kid though, but I would just walk away from it and just never get violent with it. So
I
it would
think
it would take a lot to get me to be violent to someone.
Do you ever wish you could go back in time and find a moment where you were bullied?
Maybe
And then,
a little
like,
bit.
I would probably
Or,
just
like go
I'd-
back as like him now?
I would probably completely reverse it, and instead of like punching the bullies in the face, I would just punch me in the face.
Why?
Punch yourself.
I don't know. I think it'd be a funny thing to go back in time and do.
Punch yourself as a kid?
Like I was like you warp in. It's like old me. Just wham.
Yeah. I'll be like, I just walk up to the tiny bullies. I'll be like, guys, what are we doing? Little shit, kick him in.
Like you punch yourself in the face and then your teeth fall out in like the present day.
Yeah, but it's
like Looper.
Yeah.
Style, yeah.
It'd probably be the worst use of time travel ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, punching yourself would be the worst use of time travel ever. You could do like Biff style, go back to the future and like give yourself, here's who's gonna win the next 5 Super Bowls. Bet a fuckload of money on that.
Yeah, that's
No,
the
you would
class-
go punch yourself in the face.
You gotta be different. You gotta vary it. You gotta,
Gotta be different.
yeah, you gotta vary up
That'd
a
be
little
different
bit.
by going back in time and beating yourself up as a child.
Would it be bullying though?
Yeah, it absolutely would be bullying.
But it's me.
And?
You
You can't bully yourself. I can't go home and look in a mirror and be like, you're an ugly bastard.
You're right, you can't do that, but you can get in a time machine and go back and beat up a little kid.
But the kid's me.
Okay, so if you went back in,
Well, here's
that?
the question: is it child abuse?
Oh.
It is.
I almost took it a step further, but I didn't go there.
I know. There's definitely another step we can take, and I don't think so. I'm gonna let Gavin
Eject.
take that one.